And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to go. And our pitcher in this game, Kevin Gausman.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that's way high. And we're off and rolling in Toronto. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Brings it in, 1 away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Austin Riley at the plate and takes high there. That one out to right. Barker. Long run on his horse. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
1 down, runner at third. And now Matt Olson up to hit. That one finds the zone. 0-1. No score here, but a runner at third with 1 down. And that's in for a strike. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count. Let's go, Blue Jays. Come on, Toronto. You can do it. Swing.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, number 73.
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe 2 at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That misses the zone. 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Headed towards the corner. Kelnick makes the grab, 1 away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. One and two now. On the outside corner, got him looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
2 down, bases empty. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. First pitch just misses. Two outs, bases empty. Just missed.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Rolled slowly to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Toronto in the first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. Top of the second, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. Gausman back to work. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. And he takes a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings through that one for strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Eli White. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and he reaches safely. Man at first. Now in for the Braves, Jared Kellner. That's in there. 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses in. And
He's
safe.
in there. He's safe.
It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner goes again. And that one gets past the catcher. And on the wire. No score here in the second. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Out to short, Allen. On to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Right through there for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
And that is downstairs. Now 1 and 2.
2 strikes to count.
One down, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count now even up.
Count's full.
Now this is in the air down the line. Fair ball. And next for Toronto, Will Wagner. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Kirk, the base runner at first with one out. And that one pulled foul.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Fires to first on the run. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base, but good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
Addison Barger, the next to hit, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That is upstairs for ball one. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number two. That one missed. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a ball.
One strike.
Miles Straw in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Stepping in, Miles Straw. That one misses, and that is ball one. First and second, 2 down. Tap foul at the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
2 outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's outside. Up the middle. Off balance throw in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. 2 left on. We played 2 full. We're tied 0-0. Well, here we go. Top of the 3rd, scoreless game. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Allen in his 2nd season, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a chopper out to short. Bichette whips it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's the center field. He popped out his first time. That one finds the corner. That's strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Top of the third, no score.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Roden snags it for the second out. The batter now, Austin Riley. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip. That's in there. Strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Foul ball. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Braves still knotted at 0. As we go to the last of the third. And now Alan Roden. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Flied to right his first time. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nope, outside. Come on, Blue Jay, let's go.
And that's
Three
down
balls,
and
two
away.
strikes.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Riley. Whips it to first. And Bichette is retired. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and a foul ball.
Ball one.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Left field, way back there. Murphy going back, makes the catch, gliding onto the warning track. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. No score. Start of the 4th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
And that is out of play.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Okay with the count.
That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Kirk makes the catch, and there's one gone. So here's Murphy now. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
One down, base is empty. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just blown away in that at-bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even, not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Went time through. In there, and it's 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
Go, Toronto!
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Straw chasing after it, makes a nice running catch, and that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's going to be Anthony Santander. There's your strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Now 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Right through there for a strike. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and out number 1 on the grab.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Andres Jimenez. Grounded out his first time up. And that skips in the dirt.
1-0.
The 1-0. Fouled off to the right. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one missing low. Next pitch is outside. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. On the ground, right side, sneaks through, base hit. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Here's the third baseman, Will Wagner. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swinging a foul out of play.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. And the Jays score first. It's 1-0. No throw, and everyone is safe.
Boom, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
Looking for his first big league hit right here. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. One out. Runners at first and second. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lined in the left center, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a strike in there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Two on, one out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit and a run comes in. Throw comes in and holds a runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only one away.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Number 73 won't go any further, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back in a minute. A new pitcher in the game, Bryce Elder. This is his 3rd time out this year. Here's the left fielder, Alan Roden. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a pop-up. Allen corrals it. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. Bo Bichette will hit next. 0 for 2 in this one. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems. Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Straw up to second. Runner at third holds, so both runners are now in scoring position.
Ball 2.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Line drive makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Braves nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Drake Baldwin.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Gosman back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
That's to third. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Now at the plate, Eli White. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That one 95 to finish him off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 down, bases empty. And now the right fielder, Jared Kelenic, struck out swinging his first time. And ball 1 to the right fielder. The Jays leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going. So digging in, Nick Allen grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Kelnick off of first with 2 away. Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Lined, and that's a base hit. Allen rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
2 outs, runner at first. Here comes Austin Riley. 1 for 2. Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. With strikeout number 8. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Braves 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Out to short, Allen. Whips it across, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
That's outside.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Outside with a breaking ball. Next offering is outside. And he walked him.
Ball. Take the base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So man aboard. Next to hit, Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Man at first, one away.
Runner, yes,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's two away. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. He's 2 for 2. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And there's a strike.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block them.
In plenty of time to first. An acrobatic play to end the inning. One left for Toronto, but they still lead at 3-2. All set for the top of the 6th. And the batter now, Matt Olson.
Really impressive with the way he frames, the way that he sets it up, because sometimes those pitches are off the plate, but because he sets up and presents it so well, he steals strikes for his pitcher.
Check swing, went around.
0-1's the count.
Strike one. Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's outside.
that ball went out.
And the count 2-1. And that's
Ball, that's
outside.
off the plate.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swings through that.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
He goes down looking. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That misses. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He's got it. 2 down. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Albies in his 8th season, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Fought off foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That one
ball,
almost got him.
2 strikes.
Swings swings over the splitter for strike 3. Nothing doing here this half. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Braves 2. Back now in Toronto. Now the third baseman, Will Wagner. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
A walk, and he's also singled.
That's in for a strike. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count. Ball inside.
And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Olsen. One away, bottom of the 6th. Miles Straw getting ready to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. 2 down. Alan Roden next up for the Blue Jays.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch misses.
Inside.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Outside low, and a count 2-1. Two outs. Strike on the inside corner. Chopper to second. Albies over to first in time. That's the third out. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. 7th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Braves 2. Top of inning number 7, and here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Chad Green getting loose out there. Little getting loose as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Chopper right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
So now here's the DH, Eli White. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away. Here comes the manager out of the Blue Jays dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Kevin Gausman makes way. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. New pitcher now for the Jays, Brendan Little.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Man at first with one gone. Next to hit, Jared Kellner. Now move to first. White back in on a dive.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And there's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with one out. And a fly ball could knock this one up.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Puts a bunt down. Jimenez. Off balance feed. There's one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and no one can get there.
Big RBI for him right there. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, two outs. Here is Austin Riley. 1 for 3. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Strike 3, got him swinging. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. Bottom of the 7th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette. And that's in for a strike. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Pierce Johnson appears to be getting loose. Montero, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Check swing, and he went. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Up and in, now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first-pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And it stays fair. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here.
Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. To short, could be 2. Off-balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Andres Jimenez. That pitch gets the corner. 0-1. And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And now here is Alejandro Kirk. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Elder fires. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go ahead run at second. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's the third baseman, Will Wagner.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That ball's carrying. Caught just shy of the wall. So they get out of the bases loaded jam without any damage, and that does it for the inning. 8th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chad Green. Yeah, the batter now, Matt Olson.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
That's off the mark. And the count 1-2. And misses. It's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy.
0 for 3 in this one.
And ball 1. On the ground, right side. Jimenez throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off left side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Just misses.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That one missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still tied 3-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Pierce Johnson. He's been so good against lefties. So now pinch hitter for the Blue Jays, Ernie Clement.
Looking for a spark to untie this game.
That catches the corner.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the
0-2 is the
zone
count.
all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one out now.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Ball 1, no strike.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Puts it away for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Alan Roden. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Dylan Lee, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Inside, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Johnson fires. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Pierce Johnson fires. And there's a ball. Bo Bichette in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Inside, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Swung on, belted. Harris going back. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. The run scores all the way from first. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. There's the strike. Pitch
One ball,
misses,
one strike.
and the count even 1-1. Way outside, straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Popped in the air, left field. Murphy makes the grab, and the inning is over. The Jays push across a run on this double. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jeff Hoffman.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
George Springer now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Well, 1-run game, and now the catcher comes up to him, Drake Baldwin. Ball
No,
one low. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Close
Ball
one,
three.
doesn't get the call. Ball 3.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that one clips the corner. Chopped on the ground. Wagner. Ozuna is out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
He's 2 outs away. Here's Jared Kelenic. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. To third, Wagner. Slings it across, 2 away.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So it's their last chance in this one. Nick Allen now at the plate, trying to deliver as the hero. First offering, and it just misses. And that one fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The Braves down to their final strike. This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. So the tying run at second. Off the mark there. And it's 3-2. Michael on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, that's a nice job. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Down to their final out, but an opportunity to deliver the tying and maybe even a winning run. And that one clips the corner.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Two on, 2 outs. Inside, almost got it. 2 Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
That one missed. Got him swinging for the K. The tying and go-ahead runs are left aboard as this one is over.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.